All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be attempting to build the longest boat that Rust has ever seen and try and set ourselves a little record. You might be wondering, how do you make the longest boat? Because you can only build from there to there. Well, I'll show you. Stick around. First, we've got to build our tug. Alrighty, so we've got the bulk of the tug done. I still got to fit some sails and stuff like that. There she is. She's a big chonker. So let's get this finished off and continue on. We've got quite a few boats to build. Alright, I just got the sails on, but it's getting dark. So hopefully in the morning I'll show you the finished product. Alrighty, there she is. She's all done. It's big, it's heavy, and it's slow. But it should do what we need it to. So what I got to do is get this out into the water. Where is deep sea? Okay, so deep sea is over there. That's good. We're actually on the good side of the map. I didn't even think about that. And we don't have any rigs out this side, so we should have very low traffic. So what I want to do is get this bad boy deep out in the ocean somewhere so no one can find it. And then I got to come back here and build the next one. All right, we're moving. Moving pretty quick, actually. I didn't think it was going to be that quick. I can't see a great deal, though, I'll be honest. Can't see shit. All right, let's get ahead and west. Hopefully it stays heading west. There she is in all the glory. So this is going to be the front of the pack. Oh shit, there's another boat out here. Hopefully they're not online, so I don't want anybody to see what I'm doing because I have not fitted any cannons. But if you haven't worked it out by now, essentially what we're doing is I'll get this deep out in the ocean, anchor it, and then I'm going to bring in the second carriage and I'm going to drive it into that gap, close the drawbridges, lock it in, and then this bad boy is going to pull it. And we're going to repeat that until it stops moving altogether. And hopefully make the longest boat in Rust. I'm using a lot of fuel. My biggest challenge with all this is I'm going to run out of fuel. But I do have a refinery set up, so we might have to go back over to the dome or something like that and get a bunch more crude. Oh, I didn't think this door through very well. I went with armor doors too. I don't know, like, is it worth it for armor doors? I don't know. I suppose it is. I haven't really been involved in a lot of boat raiding and stuff yet. It's kind of, every time I've done it, I either get just steamrolled by cannons or there's nobody out in the water. I've been finding it a little bit tricky with the open and close times to get it to line up for when I'm actually ready to go out into the ocean. Bit of a bummer. I wish it was open like maybe smaller intervals, like 2 hours and 2 hours or something. But I don't know, they'll probably work on that. I'm sure they've got like a ton of things that they're already discovering and working on. I'm sure, knowing Rust and how far the game has come, I'm sure very soon they will probably fix or patch or upgrade or anything like that people are probably thinking is not so great. Now the question here is, are we far enough out? I think we're far enough out. All right, I think that'll do because the other ones are going to be coming out here via sail. Maybe I might put one engine on them. Yeah, I might end up having to put one engine on them because we are a fair way out. All right, let's get back and continue on with the other stuff. All right, so these ones are pretty much just going to be bonk, bonk. Like that. gonna go like that. There probably is a better way of doing this, but this is just what I'm rolling with. For some reason, I crafted 5 building plans. I wasn't paying attention. What's that mini copter doing? I don't actually know if we need 2 rats, but I'm going to use 2 anyway. We'll go 1 engine, 1 sail. Just because, you know, cost. Get a bag down, and we're going to call that first. All right, I think we skedaddle. That's right, isn't it? That will lock us in. This will be locked in. Alright, we're a little bit slower than what I wanted. I'm glad I put an engine on it. I could probably do 2 sails, but I don't have a lot of tarps left. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay, that is really bad. Alright, I gotta go and get fuel. I'll have to bring it out in a dinghy. Lesson learned. Anyway, back to what we were doing. It's a waste of a dinghy, but anyway. Oh, we're going to bring it with us. All right, so far so good. The tug's still here. That's good. I'd be so devastated if I get to like the last carriage and I come out and the tug's been sunk. Oh, this is so hard to steer. All right, jump off that. All right, now we put this one down. Put that one down. There we go. Now just to test. Oh, it's locked on the sail. Okay, that's not good. There we go. Beautiful. All right, now turn that on and turn it off. Beautiful. Rotate that around. Doesn't really matter anymore. But now she's locked in. So basically, we just need to rinse repeat that and see what happens. All right, we're off. Second carriage. So I think once this carriage is done, we'll do a little test run. We'll pull it forward a little bit, see if it's all good, then we'll soldier on. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Holy crap, look how long it is. That is so sick. We're still locked in there. All right, what do we end up with? So I think if I bring 150, we'll be okay. All right, so what I want to do now, let's have a quick look from up top. Hell yeah. I'm not even going to be able to see the back of it. Let's just see if it's even going to move. Let's put this up. By the way, this is the best trick I've learned so far on boats. Put your thing out the window, take the window off, and then put it on after. Right, we're moving pretty darn quick here. Very, very surprised at that. Very surprised. Everything's coming along. That's so cool. This is going to work. All right, let's kill those engines because we're actually really moving. Wow. I wonder. So initially I thought that... Shit, did I put the anchor down? I did. I'm a genius. So initially I thought that this would slow down as we go, but it may not work that way. Seems like we might retain speed. Anyway, let's go get another one. Alrighty, number 3 is set sail. Alright, we're here. Everything's still intact. Let's bring this one in. Beautiful. Bloody hell, have a go at that. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I'm a little worried it's all just going to flip out and start sinking them. Man, look how long it is. All right, let's... I'm a little worried they're going to just bug out and break. It's pretty darn long. So 1, 2, 3, 4 boats long. Man, that's a long ass run. All right, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit scared they're all gonna break. So I'm gonna do one more and then go for a drive. That'll be 5 times the length of the maximum length of a boat. So that's pretty full on. All right, that's a fifth boat done. I put a second engine on this one because I'm running out of time. All right, so hopefully we make this alive because I brought all my low grade with me. And I don't really have anywhere to hide apart from maybe crouching behind these. All right, let's coming in pretty hot here. Let's get him in there. Good, why didn't that open? Very laggy at the moment. Just back her up, make sure we're all good. Alright, we are all good. Alrighty, we are 5 boats long. Ooh, see how they're like, kind of, I don't know what you call that, like clipping and glitching? Anyway, looking pretty good. The only thing I really wanted was binoculars and I forgot to bring them. All right, we're all fully loaded on fuel. I've got literally every single bit of fuel I could scrounge up in this boat, loaded into the engines. Man, look at them. Look how long it is. It's ridiculous. All right, let's... Let's put the anchor up. So I might just kind of like turn to the right and do a little bit of a snake further out. So I want to get them a little bit further out. And I also want to test the turning. Uh-oh, are we not moving? Okay, I don't think we're moving. All right, this is bad. We are definitely not moving. All right. I probably should have tested it each time. If you had, like, I'm doing this by myself, but if you had teammates, so I'm hoping that the maximum is, 3 carriages? And then ditching this 4th one will fix it. Bit of a shame to lose that boat, but say the maximum is 3, you could get your buddy down on boat 5, but carriage 4, and have them push. And so you're going to push-pull formation. And then essentially for each teammate, you could have 4 boats long. That'd be cool. But I don't have any friends. No, I do, but they're not playing Rust. They're in my dreams. No. All right, let's focus here. I really hope this moves. Wait, we're not like at the edge of the ocean, right? Ooh, are we moving? Oh, we're moving. Okay, so that's the number. Have to leave one behind. Goodbye, my vessel. That's a shame. Oh, well, at least we know now. We know the limits of the tug. I mean, look, it's probably totally... I don't know how much... Let's do a full lock here. I don't know how much involved is the max... what do you call it? The power ratio in this? Or whether it's just a straight up, no, it's not going to work no matter how much power you have. I don't know. But I think this one had like 8 power. So we do know if you have like 8 power, you can pull 3 full-length boats. Hell yeah, I feel like we're driving a semi-trailer. All right, let's go up top real quick and have a look. And then I'm going to stash them out here, stash the little sea train. And when I get back, we'll do a loop around the map. See if we can go in a bit closer to the shore. Look at them. Yes, that's so cool. All right. I really thought I brought cloth with me, but I didn't. I wonder if you can place mannequins. Oh, you can. Hell yeah. All right. Sun's coming up. I didn't bring binoculars, but I did bring this, which is probably better. All right, the crew's looking pretty good. What's this guy going to be doing? You can just do some pointing and we'll get one more up top and then we'll go. All right, let's do this. Oops, we don't want to spin in circles. Actually, we do need to head back toward the coast. Be cool if cargo was out, actually. Oh, the deep sea just opened. Let's go. Fuck it, let's go deep sea. Why not? Oh, cargo's out too. There's no way we can... How fast are we? Oh, we're reasonably fast, considering what we're doing here. How are we looking back there? How's the crew? All good? Oh yeah, mate, all good. Ah, good stuff. We are very slow. All our sails are down though. What's up with that guy? We may run out of fuel before we get there. What do you think, bud? Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. We're not moving. Something's happened. Hang on a minute. No, we're moving again. That was strange. I wonder if something weird happened earlier. And I just didn't, like, wait long enough or something like that, or wriggle and jiggle them. Maybe you can have more. Whoa. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that when it does that, it's just going to, like, triple somersault out of the air and then land on this boat and sink it. Pretty cool, though. Pretty useless, but pretty cool. What do you reckon, world record? World record fastest way to fucking fall off your boat and lose it. World record longest boat in Rust. Come at me. Wish I had a bird's eye view. Wish you could set these to continuously drive and then jump in a mini and fly around. We need to turn just a little bit because we kind of want to come down in there. Kind of go that way. I'm really curious. I should get a couple of people to help me and do like maximum speed boats in a push-pull setup so they're all interlocked, and just get the rear boats to be facing the steering wheel straight forward and just max power, and then have the front boat also max power but steering, and then get everyone to stay on their boats while the engines run. Now, I'm curious to know whether you pass a certain, like that's a way to bypass the speed threshold, the max speed, because that would be fun. Imagine just like, let's go to cargo. Boom. They're still coming along for the ride. This one's getting higher and higher out of the water. Whoops. God, that scared the shit out of me. Thought I was going to fall in. This one's getting higher and higher out of the water, so that's a little concerning. God, look how bad my graphics are like that. Desperately in need of a new PC. My PC is getting very, very old now. We are not very fast at all. So far, no boarding parties, though. This is like the Titanic. Man, this one is like almost out of the water. All right, so far, each engine has used 400 fuel, roughly. We've used about 2,000 fuel. I'm not going to make it. I'm a little bit worried if we try and go to the deep sea, you know how it like logs you out? I'm a little bit worried all this is just, that's when it's all going to just fly up in the air and just start raining boats. All right, we've come a long way. We started up there somewhere and we're all the way down here. Should be about 3 months before we get to a rig. 6 months for deep sea, and then we'll probably run out of fuel in the deep sea and lose all of them. I don't think we're going to get attacked, but might just... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's a huge oversight. Shit. Alright. I wonder if we can put a locker in front of that or something. Okay, good. Okay, that's kind of better than nothing, I suppose. How's everybody looking back here? Pretty good. Where's Gary? Oh, g'day, Gary. All right, it took almost an hour and a half, but we are nearly in the deep sea. Here we go, about to cross the line. Wonder if it's going to bring all the boats or some of them are going to get left behind. Here we go. No. No, I lost all my boats. I knew that might happen. Oh, they're over there. Wait a minute. There's one missing, I think. Oh, one of them's back there, disconnected. Oh no, this is a disaster. They've all disconnected. We still got 2 connected. But one of them is way back there somewhere. Back towards rig. Oh. At least now we know. That's probably good timing because I don't have enough fuel to get them all back. I just probably have enough fuel to go for a run out deep sea and that's it. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, the orchids are ready.